We're going rap lyrics. We're in Atlanta.
Oh,
I mean, come on. It's the dirty South, all right? Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night.
You can have whatever you like.
Nowhere you'd get that platinum chain with them diamonds in it. Some diamonds in it.
Your flow is
The way you say it is
Man,
messing me.
I'm going straight to the studio. I can't even do
He
it.
reads it with his finger.
Recite rap lyrics from last year.
That was last year with Chris Sims and Stefon Diggs. Stefon back again. Great to see you as always. Looking good. Great season for you and the Vikings. And
I'm not rapping for you today, all right?
Thank
So you
God
know,
for that.
no
I
was
more of
looking
that.
forward to that.
Okay, I knew you were. I know.
how you feeling? Season over. Body gets a chance to recover. A couple weeks removed. We've been talking to guys about that because there's talk about the 17-game season. How you feel after getting 16 plus a couple playoff games?
Since I've been in the league, this is my healthiest year. I walk away without a scratch.
Right.
You know, but since in the past it does get rough, I mean, you need like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even a month or two, just to really kind of feel back to being yourself. So I was lucky enough to come out without a scratch, and you know, I'm thankful for that. It was my healthiest season.
Hey, you're a baller. You're the man. You're one of the best in the game. It was a crazy year, though. Like, kind of started out slow for you. Thielen calls out Cousins, right?
That was interesting.
Do you? What was it? Like, I want to know your take there. Do you think that changed the offense, Kirk Cousins? What was your take on that?
Like them first couple of weeks was rough.
Right.
And I'm always been honest and transparent and professional as possible. And those first couple of weeks were rough. At one game we threw the ball 9 times, 9 or 10 times.
Right.
And as a receiver, as much as you love that, you want to win at the end of the day, but you also want to be utilized, and that's anybody at any position, any job. You know, no matter what I am, you want to be utilized to the best of your ability. And of course, we weren't throwing the ball like that, but we were winning, so you kind of keep it all in perspective.
Yeah,
we're still winning, but throw that later on. I think we played Chicago or somebody, and we tried to throw the ball and. You know, we kind of got down early. We had some turnovers, and we tried to throw the ball. We weren't having a lot of success.
Yeah.
And it was a test to say we haven't been throwing the ball, so it's kind of hard to come out there and kind of roll the dice and say, all right, let's do this
throw it now.
Exactly.
Right.
So I feel like with that conversation, you know, with what Adam said, and then we faced a lot of scrutiny in the beginning, and at one point they built a narrative around me, and I didn't ever say anything actually, you know, but that's how it goes. You know, as a receiver, everybody assumes diva, you want the ball and XYZ, but we wanted to win, and we knew we needed to have a healthy balance to win the game. So it kind of got rolling up to that point, and then after that point, things kind of took off.
Yeah.
But you know, the narrative for the Vikings is the passing game will be there if the running game's there. And if the running game's not, then it's harder to pass. How do you try to flip that? Is there an effort to flip that so you don't need to have the running game going to have the passing game? The passing game can stand on its own.
In our minds, you know, of course, you want all wheels turning at all times, you know. And the year previous to that, we were heavy on the pass. We didn't run enough.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And then this year, we're heavy on the run, and somebody feel like we didn't pass enough. But to have that healthy balance, it's just hard to say because it's whatever's going to win you the week. You know, if it's throwing the ball 40 times going to win, that's what you got to do. But if it's if it's running the ball at a high level, it's just whatever you got to do to win. And for us, it's kind of always hard to gauge that healthy balance of doing both. You see some teams do it, but for us, it's just kind of hard. You know, you got 2 receivers, exceptional receivers.
Yes.
You got a great running back.
Right.
You got a quarterback that can throw the ball. You got tight ends that can block and pass catch. So it's just a hard spot to be in.
Are you guys shocked at like just the constant criticism or like microscope that's on Kirk Cousins in the locker room?
No, because, you know, at this point, we're kind of used to it.
You are used to it.
Good or bad. If he does good, everybody's like, okay. But if he does bad, you're going to blow it up every time. But for us, consistently, he's been the same person. You know, you can expect the same guy from him at work each and every day. And then game time, you know, it's not – people love to blame the quarterback.
I know.
It's a lot of things that need to go well for the quarterback to, you know, have success as well, you know. But for us, I just always feel like as a quarterback, you make the big bucks, they're always going to blame you. But as his teammate and as a receiver, I'm going to always support him no matter what.
Does the playoff win carry over to next year? The fact that he delivered in overtime, even though the next week didn't go the way you guys wanted, how much of that overtime win and everything about that, going into New Orleans, getting that win, does that propel into 2020?
You wanna always hope for that, you know, but at the same time, it's going to be a new year. It's going to be a new league year, and it's going to be everybody has an equal opportunity again. So you want to say that, hopefully, you know,
it would take off where we left off.
Right, you know right. But realistically, in this time, in 2020, you're going to look at a new year, and everybody just got to get back on the grind, really, because at this point, our season's over. You know, we're rooting for somebody else at this point to bring it home. But, you know, I hope so.
All right. It's awesome because you played both these teams in the Super Bowl. Like, give me your give me your 2-sentence breakdown on what jumped out to you about both football teams. You got to play Kansas City without Mahomes, so you didn't really get to see that, rough. Right?
It's different. That team's a different team with him. It's ran through him, and he plays at an extremely high level all the time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when he's not there, they kind of got to figure it out. And their defense held their own. When we played them, they played a heck of a game.
They played good run defense against the guys.
And that's what we want to do. We wanted to run the ball. They
Yeah.
stopped the run, then we had to figure some stuff out. So for us, I feel like my 2 cents breakdown, it's going to come down to defense. It's going to come down to defense because there's 2 defense. I feel like the Chiefs play with a lot of swag. They play with a lot of, they play with a lot of effort, and everybody's on. But that San Francisco defense, that D-line, it's
special,
best
right?
in the league.
Yeah.
Best in the league.
Right.
They got heck of an edge rushers. They're coming off the edge. D Ford's back, playing at a high level, and they got some underrated linebackers.
Right.
And even those interior guys, Eric Armstead came out of my class.
Bunkner, yeah, they're tree trunks.
They're underrated in the inside, and I feel like Patrick Mahomes can't escape the pocket. He can throw the ball extremely well, but it's all going to come down to time.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to get home. 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to get home just because when I watched them on tape.
Right. It's special.
Yeah, it is.
They get there fast.
Right.
They get there fast.
Yeah.
They definitely get there
maybe
fast.
3 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Well, throughout the course of the season, we had plenty of Stefon Diggs highlights. Check it out the monitor.
Man.
We want
This
you to
is a
walk
Vikings
through.
fan.
We have an overabundance of Vikings highlights.
Oh, baby.
This is the Philadelphia Eagles. We call this got 'em because
this was
last
year. I
leave
remember
guys
this
in
last year. I
dust.
remember this the year before.
That's right. That was the Sunday game in Philadelphia. This was the Thursday night game.
We air NFL football games, so we're allowed to.
This game, I fumbled earlier.
Oh,
today.
you did. You fumbled early. You guys had a momentum.
I felt terrible.
Yeah,
Look
you
at the defender.
You should have felt terrible. You let them hang in the game.
The defender ended up in the front row in that one.
Man, you're one of the better route runners in all of football. I know you take pride in it.
Thanks, big. I appreciate
Yeah, this is the
it.
Sunday
that's
night
my
game.
favorite.
We pop wide
I love
open.
route running. I love
These
Byron Jones, what do you call that? Return route?
Yeah, I think he's up to get
he's going to get paid.
Yeah, I think he's up to get
He's going to be
some
rich
money.
like you.
Look at that cushion, and you still run by him.
Oh, man.
That was that comeback.
And we
That
were
was
down
the moment when
20-0.
things started to go the right way.
Yep, 20-0. And Florio jumped on the Kirk Cousins bandwagon hard the next day. He might be better than Patrick Mahomes, is what he said.
Say that. Did I say
Let him
that?
know. Let him know.
You said something like that. You did. I couldn't believe it, but you said something like that.
Well, it's fun. It's fun to see.
Well,
I had a moment thinking, what's this going to be like tomorrow when this guy shows up and he starts egging him on?
Yeah.
Go put me in a headlock.
We got Kirk tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to have so much fun.
I'm going to watch that.
Come? Yeah, you want to watch? Good, good. Please do. Feel free to chime in on social media.
Hey,
Whatever.
who's the guy, you saw both the 49ers and the Chiefs, who's the guy that you would be looking out the corner of your eye at to make sure that you get away from him if he's coming your way on either defense?
Let me see. Hitting wise?
Yeah.
Kansas City, Tyrann Mathieu is surveying the field.
Yeah, right.
He can play the whole field. I'm talking about sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
Run game, pass game, and he's smart.
Yeah.
Smart and instinctive. He's everything you want in the safety. But as far as like hard hitting on Kansas City,
Yeah, who is that guy? They're
I
not
don't know who
really
really.
famous
It's not
for
really
that.
famous
on
for like
Kansas
hard
City.
hitting or nothing. But I mean, anybody can hit you hard. They catch you. At the end of the day. But I play receiver, so I ain't really in the trenches. You would have. That's a better question for Dallas.
But like the 49ers, though, if you ran a slant route a little against them because of their linebackers that you talked about, you were a little worried. They're fast, right?
Exactly. So if I'm picking in my heart,
Yeah, please let me hear
San
it.
Francisco's defense is they show up, they win the game.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if Patrick Mahomes, even though they can come from behind and play, if they get up early, that defense is going to fly around.
It's hard to
come back in that game.
Right.
But
Well, that's what we've been talking about. I mean, the Chiefs fell behind the Texans. They fell behind the Titans, but this 49ers
that's
defense
a
is different.
team. I feel like that San Francisco defense is different from the Texans defense.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Texans are a great football team.
Right.
I'm not going to say their defense is bad.
Sure.
But they're not as good as San Francisco.
Sure.
And they're not going to be able to play from behind, I don't think. So what you got for me?
We got something else for you. And this is new. I don't know how this is going to go. We got a little face mashup from some of your teammates. Let's see if you can tell who these are.
These are two teammates, two people.
This isn't.
Of course that's Adam.
Teammate.
No, it's one. Yeah, it is Adam.
I know
Adam's
that.
one. And who's the other one? It's not a teammate.
Focus on the eyes.
It's not a player.
Oh, it's not a
Under the
player?
eyes.
No, it's
Yeah,
another
that was
guy
not a
in your
player.
organization, though. Could be a coach.
Who would be old enough to have bag under his eyes?
It looks like
Coach G.
It's Zimmer.
Oh, damn.
I don't see Zimmer. I see Phil Jackson right there.
That is-
I think he's going like triangle, triangle,
No,
Scotty.
that's a bad photo. Who made this?
That's Phil Jackson with the
did.
Takeo spikes neck.
It's
All
a
right,
mix
let's see the
of
next
two.
one.
Let's see the next
Let's
one.
see the
I want to
next
see
one.
this. Oh, I got that.
What is wrong with y'all?
I got that. That's Diggs.
My idea.
And Dalvin.
It's Diggs and Dalvin.
Yeah,
Right?
All right, we got one more.
Yeah.
Let's see the last one is.
That looks terrible.
Is there another one?
That's what I look like.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Oh, that's Cousins. And that's your nose.
That's you,
That's
actually.
Florio.
I like my nose. That's my hair.
That's
about it.
Oh
All right.
my
Nice
gosh!
row.
You
We gotta
guys
show that one
kind
more.
of, you guys have a
That's a
similar-
yearbook situation.
There we go.
Nice one.
All right.
You're so
Stefon,
handsome.
tell us what you got going on with Genesis.
I'm here on behalf of Genesis. That's why I'm hanging out with you. Great fellas.
Yeah, we are
I
great.
Actually, you guys are okay.
Yeah.
They're official luxury car of the NFL as well. So if you guys ever need me to make some phone calls, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I've been chauffeured in the G90 today. It's my first time having a chauffeur as well, so I feel
big time.
somewhat important
Right.
today. It's a good day, and they have a huge unveiling tonight. You got to tune in for the surprise. I'll be a part of that. So you follow me.
Where do they tune in? Where do they tune in to see the surprise?
You can watch my Instagram. You can watch Genesis Instagram. So it's going to be a huge unveiling. So it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, I haven't yet to be in a Genesis car. I mean, I've seen them lately. I've seen some commercials and things like that, but yet to do it. So you're in the G90 today?
I'm in the G90 today. I'll make some phone calls to see if we can get you picked up. All right, just because you're my.
I mean, that
This
sounds
is
like
not
it sounds like an awesome
like
car. I mean, G90
Luxury.
Yeah,
Young luxury.
And you're sitting in the back seat with the guy driving you around today.
Drinking water.
Man, the rich get richer. I'll just tell you. They
wish.
just keep getting richer.
Give us your game pick and your MVP for the Super Bowl.
Ooh, you ready?
We'll have a little more time after that.
All right, can I pick two though? Can I at least pick two?
To what?
There's only two teams.
Yeah, but listen though, it's gonna be two-sided. If Kansas City wins, Patrick Mahomes is gonna be that.
Yeah, okay,
MVP.
we know that, right?
But if San Francisco wins, surprisingly, it's gonna surprise you.
Yeah.
They want to lean towards that defense. I think the defense is gonna do a great job. But I think Jimmy G's gonna win the game.
Jimmy G's gonna get it. Yeah, I'm with you. I think there's a chance too. All right,
Which
so now
team wins the game,
who
though?
wins the game? He's leaning San Francisco. He told us that already.
Francisco. And I think Jimmy G, because everybody said like, oh, he didn't throw the ball that much last
Right.
week. I feel like they're gonna run the ball extremely well, and Shanahan's gonna draw it up.
Yeah.
Because I love the way he calls the plays, but all his plays seem to work. He puts everybody in position to win.
Yeah.
George Kittle's gonna do his job.
Right.
He's gonna run block. He's gonna catch the ball. But I think they're gonna make Jimmy G win. I think they're gonna try to stop the run.
Yeah.
Jimmy G win.
Yeah.
Well, Stefon, this is 3 straight years we've had you. Next year, I hope we don't. You know why?
Yeah, because I'm trying to play.
Because you will be unavailable. You'll be at practice.
There we go.
Right?
There we go.
Oh,
there we
that'd
go.
be a
Give me
dream come
blessing,
true.
right?
I'll be
Oh
at
my God.
practice, too. All right. Stefon, thanks. Great seeing you
Thanks
as
for
always,
having
and we
me. I
hope to see you
appreciate
again
you guys.
soon.
Thank
But
you.
not next year.
Not next year, the year after that.
All right.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.